Since November, you'll probably remember that Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 directly accusing him of sexual assault. CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister has all of this new reporting for us. Elizabeth, what more are you learning?
Good morning, Kate. So this is obviously the biggest escalation since those March raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. We are now hearing that federal investigators are preparing to possibly bring witnesses in front of a federal grand jury in New York City. What we have heard is that possible witnesses have been notified that they could be called to testify. Now, sources do caution that investigators are still in the process of gathering information. In fact, they are still calling in new witnesses, and they have called in some witnesses multiple times. We also hear that the majority of the accusers who have filed these civil lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs have been brought in for questioning, and again, some of them being called in numerous times. We hear that many are cooperating and even handing over evidence that they feel could be relevant into this federal probe. Now, a spokesperson for Homeland Security did not respond to our request for comment about the presence of a grand jury, but they did confirm that this investigation is presently ongoing.
Elizabeth, what are you learning about the evidence that investigators could be reviewing here?
So, as I mentioned, those federal raids that were conducted on his homes back in March, obviously a lot of people wondering what was seized. Well, we are learning now that federal investigators are in possession of video footage that was taken inside of Combs's residence. We hear that these investigators have been contacting individuals that they have seen on this footage. One person, in addition to the accusers who have filed these civil suits, is a male worker. That is what a source tells me, and that they have been brought in for questioning through these federal investigators. Now, when the raids first happened, we had a law enforcement source tell us at CNN that the investigation was largely based in, which is what HSI specializes in. Now we are hearing that that scope has been widened, and that investigators are really looking into all of these claims put forth in these civil lawsuits. That would include not just sex, but also money laundering and illegal drugs. I have a source who tells me, quote, "This is much bigger than just these lawsuits."
Sounds like much more to come. Elizabeth, thank you very much for your continued great reporting on this. Still ahead.
Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter. Yeah. Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it.
He imaged himself after a gay painter. Your big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried.
What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Young Miami has been awfully quiet about the whole Diddy ordeal ever since things first started falling apart. Rumor has it that not only did she secretly break up with the rapper, but she's also cooking up a lawsuit of her own, where she exposes him to even crazier and more traumatizing allegations she experienced throughout her relationship with him. She wouldn't be the first to do something like this, as the list of Diddy's alleged victims seems to be ever growing. Young Miami would be one of his most recent alleged victims, since she was in a relationship with him before the FBI started raiding his mansions. What really makes things interesting isn't her being a potential victim, but rather a potential enabler of his manipulations and abuse. Fans have been quick to overlook her recent behavior, which has raised some red flags if you've been paying close attention. If things are truly what they seem, then Young Miami might actually be more of an accomplice rather than a victim. We're not just saying this for the hell of it, she's actually been named in some of the lawsuits filed against Diddy. Some claims state that she was not only helping Diddy out, but even bringing family members into his parties to take orders from the rapper.
He said, "I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something gotta change. I don't give a f if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's got."
Recently, the world of celebrity news has been heavily focused on rapper P. Diddy, with each week bringing new legal challenges or discussions involving other celebrities. Amidst this, another well-known figure, female rapper Young Miami, has been drawn into the story. Young Miami and Diddy were in a relationship for quite some time, but they have since parted ways. Despite breaking up, it looks like Young Miami is trying to clear her name from everything and is speaking out about Diddy. Let's look closer and find out what's really going on.
She's my date for the night. It's
just a good date night.
Oh, it's like a date night.
We don't put titles on it. Everybody wants us to put a title on it. We don't put titles on it. This is like my best friend in the world. One of the most beautiful people God has blessed me to meet.
Absolutely.
And I'm blessed that she's my date tonight.
If you didn't know, the rappers Diddy and Young Miami have been in a pre-twisty relationship since summer 2021. Everyone was guessing if they were together because they kept it a bit of a mystery for a while. However, in 2022, things started to get a bit clearer. They were all over each other's Instagram stories, going on fancy trips, and not shy about showing affection in public. It looked like they really cared for each other, but they also mentioned they were okay with dating other people too.
I'm single, I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
Okay. So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. We friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations. We have great times. We go to strip clubs, church.
To the BET Awards, everyone was trying to figure out if they were officially a couple. Young Miami tried to clear the air in an interview with XXL magazine. She said they were dating but still single. According to her, dating meant they could still see other people. She was out there living her life and having fun, and Diddy was doing his thing too. She couldn't say exactly what Diddy was up to or who else he was seeing, but they were both on the same page about being single and dating.
Young Miami, I love her. City girls are up right now. She wants everybody to know that she is S-I-N-G-L-E. Yes, I had to look at the paper, okay, because it's early in the morning.
She single?
She wants y'all to know she's single.
What does that mean though? Because she was saying she was single when she was with Diddy.
She been saying it the whole time.
That's
now listen
true.
to this.
Okay.
Listen. So both of y'all got epic men's in y'all life. So tell me have y'all done a double date yet? What's a double date look like?
I'm single, baby.
She said, "Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
What man you saw me with?
You know what? I might have saw some pictures, but I might have been mistaken too.
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, single.
S-I-N-G-L-E, baby.
Okay, listen, I like to hear it.
Young Miami has made it clear that she and Scene Diddy Combs are going their separate ways, even though there was a lot of speculation about them dating but not being exclusive. Miami, who is 29, recently said in an interview that they're not together anymore. "We're still friends. We're really good friends," she happily told The Cut. This means there are no hard feelings between them, but they are single. "He's not my boyfriend," she clarified.
Like, what you like about me? Cause people be like, she ain't his type. He wouldn't talk to her. So, what is it about me that you like about me? Like, why you with a city girl?
Because you're authentic, You're like one of the realest people I ever met, you know what I'm saying? And you're authentically yourself, and you're a great mother, and, a great friend. We just have a good time,
Is that fun?
Yeah, you the funnest. You the funnest. Young Miami. But then you Carisha, and then
Recently, Young Miami has found herself under intense scrutiny due to her alleged involvement in Diddy's legal troubles. Despite their complicated relationship, it looks like she's making efforts to distance herself from the ongoing problems and court cases that Diddy is facing. Some speculate she might be revealing secrets about Diddy to avoid trouble herself.
Attention.
JT fires back at drug allegations after Young Miami's drug mule rumors. So they was like coming at her or whatever, and she had tweeted like, "Don't put me in that." Like, all drugs have messed up my family, so don't even try to put me in that.
I don't even know why they feel the need to defend themselves against a bunch of people online that's just trying to agitate
who
them.
don't even matter
at one point.
Yeah,
like,
but who cares?
No, I understand that it does get
It has to get annoying.
but they care. Like, they care because imagine waking up every day and somebody just coming at you about something.
Yeah, but her saying that is not going to make them shut up. It's actually going to make them continue to go
at her because she responded.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
It might make her feel better. It might make her feel like, yo, I have to respond. This is how I feel.
But she been off for a minute. Like, she been off the internet for a
Young Miami seems to be taking active steps to clear her name amid the legal troubles surrounding Diddy. Rumors are swirling that she is starting to reveal new details about Diddy's extravagant parties and the darker side of their relationship. It's said that she's sharing stories that expose what happens behind closed doors, particularly focusing on how Diddy treated her poorly.
Got my MTV out.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Young Miami appears to be taking decisive steps to protect herself and reveal that there's more to the story than what's been reported in the headlines. By speaking out, she aims to show the complexity of her involvement with Diddy and the lawsuit against him. Her actions suggest that she's determined to stand up for herself, potentially exposing what she knows to shift some focus and blame away from her. This approach could help her fight against negative attention and clear up her image amidst the legal drama and rumors. Imagine if Young Miami, who is closely linked to Diddy, starts revealing details about his private life and parties. This could significantly impact Diddy's reputation. Hearing such revelations from someone who was intimately involved with him could make people view Diddy differently. If Young Miami discloses how Diddy acts or what happens at his parties, it could tarnish his public image and reveal a less glamorous side of his lifestyle. If her claims are credible, Diddy could face serious repercussions with his fans, business deals, and possibly even legal trouble. Such disclosures could also affect how people in the music industry perceive Diddy. Other artists, collaborators, and business associates might distance themselves from him, fearing their own reputations could be harmed by association. In a world where reputation is crucial, this could have significant consequences for Diddy's career and financial success. If these revelations prompt legal investigations, Diddy could find himself dealing with more than just negative headlines. Legal battles can be time-consuming, costly, and stressful, potentially jeopardizing his focus and resources. In summary, Young Miami's decision to share her side of the story could open a Pandora's box for Diddy. He would have to work hard to maintain his good name and protect his achievements. This situation underscores how personal actions can heavily influence public perception and success, especially in the spotlight. As this story unfolds, more details are likely to emerge, shedding light on the truth of their relationship and the allegations against Diddy. What do you think about all of this? Do you believe Young Miami is truly exposing Diddy's secrets, or could it all just be rumors? If she is revealing hidden aspects of their relationship and his lifestyle, how do you think Diddy will respond?